and welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Tunisia versus Japan FIFA World Cup 2026 Group F, the final stream of the day, and we got the 1000th ever World Cup match. World Cup match 1000. We watched in history in the last one, and this is match 1000. It's its own history, and Japan is part of it. Gambare, Samurai Blue. Gambare. Starting 11s are as follows. Tunisia, Ayman, Damen, Jan Valeri, Omar Rekik, Dillon Braun, Montasar Talbi, Ali Abdi, Sebastian Tunekti, Elias Shkri, Hannibal Mejbri, Anis Ben Sleman, Elias Saad. Japan, in goal, Zion Suzuki, Hiroki Ito, Ko Itakura, Takiro Tomiyasu, Keto Nakamura, Daichi Kamara, Kaishu Sano, Junya Ito, Al Tanaka, Ritsu Don, Ayase Ueda for Japan. I could say I'm the other way around, the way they're supposed to be said, but I won't do that. Y'all wouldn't get it. Gambare! Gambare! Gambare kudasai! And here we are, ready to go. Match 1000. I need Japan to win this match just because, one, they need to win. Second of all, Gambare Shunsuke Nakamura, the Celtic legend, the football legend. Istvan Kovac, the center ref. They have special gold trim on their referee jerseys, as you saw in the video where Pierluigi Collina was giving them the jersey, the shirt. All the refs wearing gold. Fedai San from Switzerland is the VAR referee. Again, starting 11s once again. Tunisia, Ayman Damen, Ali Abdi, Dillon Braun, Montasar Talbi, Omar Rekik, Jan Valeri, Anis Sliman, Elias Shkri, Hannibal Mejbri, Sebastian Tunekti, Elias Saad. Under Hervé Renard, their new manager. Just hired Hervé Renard. Fired their manager after match 1. Hired Hervé Renard. Japan in goal, Zion Suzuki, Hiroki Ito, Ko Itakura, Takiro Tomiyasu, Keito Nakamura, Daichi Kamara, Al Tanaka, Hitsu Don, Kaishu Sano, Ayase Ueda, Junya Ito for Japan. Gambare Kaisuke Onda, Takefusa Kubo, Shuto Machino are injured. This has got to be the most. Well, then again, it happened in AFCON a couple of years ago. But Hajime Moriyasu, manager of Japan. And they're in Monterrey, Estadio BBVA El Gigante de Acero, de la Monterrey, Estadio de Rayos. And we're about to begin. Tunisia about to kick off match 1000. And we're off 0-0. And here we go. Reports of multiple B-21 bombers being heard in the shores of Havana. Reports say USA is gearing up to go full-scale invasion of Cuba. Reports also say there are troops in Puerto Rico and UVI. Of course they are, even though the ceasefire and the MOU ain't really a thing. They're going to start, they're going to start invading Cuba instead. Got Tunisia, says Bum dude. Well, good for the Rockies. Y'all are actually pretty good this year comparatively. I mean, the Jays are what, only 8 games better? And y'all beat our ass in Toronto? Y'all are actually good this year. 0-0. Well, comparatively so. If we're good, y'all are good, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Nakamura, throw in. Clear away by Tunisia. Will the new manager bounce work out for Tunisia? I did not expect that from you, Sun. I mean, yes, the Cuban people are a great people, but I guess you're just accepting it that it's going to be a thing. So you were much more angry about it before it happened. 2 minutes in. See, that's exactly how I felt about Iran at the beginning. It's like, at least they finally killed the Ayatollah. I'm not for it, but at least they finally killed the Ayatollah and then nothing's changed. 2 minutes in. Play on. Tunisia are eliminated with a loss. Japan cannot advance or be eliminated. Because, of course, with their draw. Prediction score for Tunisia, Japan, 0-3. That sounds about right to me. Playing forward. Throw in. I don't know if Paraguay should be invited to the next Gold Cup. They'd be garbage. Third minute. Paraguay would make the Gold Cup look so horrible. Shot over the bar. Mejbri puts it on and tries to get it past Zion Suzuki. I could not. No, Paraguay being at the Gold Cup, no way. It is what it is. I don't want innocent civilians. That's it. Hopefully they don't, but we'll see. Exactly. We can talk all we want about not wanting something to happen, but when it happens, you got to look at the... Yeah, you don't want innocent civilians killed. Nobody does, and that's exactly what it... Nobody wants innocent civilians killed. Here comes Japan. Nakamura goes into the box. Played in. Shot. Goal! Goal, Japan! Goal, Samurai Blue! 1-0 in match 1000. And they are up in 4 minutes. Kamara, Daichi Kamara. Goal, Daichi Kamara. 4 minutes in. Nakamura with a cross, and that was bounded into the box, and Daichi Kamara was there to put it away. Easy as you like for Japan. Nakamura, very good switch of play there. Sets it to Nakamura. Nakamura cuts in, crosses it, and Kamada's right. Oh, it might be an own goal. It might be an own goal, actually. It might be an own goal. Was it Kamada? Hold on. It was Kamada who got the final touch. Yep. Daichi Kamada. Hey, if Japan do what Canada did to Qatar, I won't even mind. 4 minutes in. 0-1. Just a live stream for this match, and then we'll be back in the morning at 11 a.m. for Spain, Saudi Arabia. High risk lander. But on a real thing, it is pretty cool that Japanese scientists can remove the extra chromosome that causes Down syndrome through CRISPR. I thought Tunisia would bounce back. Yeah, I thought they'd get a new manager bounce too. Like, that's legitimately cool, yes. Down syndrome is a disease that it is definitely a tough disease to see somebody you love have, or possibility of having. It depends on how strong it is and how violent it is. Sometimes it's just a couple of developmental delays. Sometimes it's worse. I mean, it's a good thing that Japanese scientists disorder is the correct term, yes. My bad, disorder. But again, it is a good thing that in the end we can help get rid of it. It is not, well, how do I put this? The people who have it, it's sad they have it, and they're valid people. There are a lot of wonderful people with the disorder who have good lives. But if we can, as time goes on, push it to the wayside, that would be a good thing. That'd be a good thing. So, thanks, Japan. Now do it for cancer. Now do it for cancer. Do it for Alzheimer's. Do it for aging, age reversal and such. Okay? Keep on going is my point. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. Eighth minute in. Basically, keep trying to cure as much as you can through gene editing and such, and gene therapy. LSD, nightmare. That is hilarious. 8-11. Why does, like, Pepita legitimately has thousandth FIFA World Cup match. Like, I legitimately could see Pepita just trolling the right amazingly. Cleared away by Tunisia. Almost an own goal, but not. Like, I could see Pepita just having a freaking dank count. Like, an account just trolling the shit out of, well, I guess both sides. I kind of feel like he could pull a South Park. I'm not going to lie. Nearly 2. He going, if what I'm hearing is true, he's either going to be arrested or killed pretty damn soon. If what I'm hearing is true. Ball crossed in. Punched away. Japan. Shot saved. Off the line. Out for a corner. Yeah, Japan's all over Tunisia. That's a good thing. And besides, he's in his 90s anyway, isn't he? He's like in his 80s or 90s anyway. He ain't living long anyway, even if they don't kill him. I get you saying it as a figure of speech, but they didn't kill Maduro. Surprisingly. What a save. I mean, I'd definitely try it. 10 minutes in. Corner. Like, what? Corn. Like, I'd definitely try animal style In-N-Out fries. I'd try it, but I wonder what the sauce is like. Yeah, it's Hervé Renard. Ball crossed in. I think, yeah, the ball has a microchip inside. Well, true. I was talking about the other one, like Raul. Danhausen uncursed the Islanders. Well, they just suck. Yeah, there's a microchip in the ball. I don't. Oh, here it is. Here it is. No goal. How much did it cost? That is the thinnest of margins. Hey, Liverpool is triggered now, aren't they? Liverpool fans have just become triggered. Again. That's even less than that game, though. Yes. Yes. I just hope they don't break anybody's legs. I agree. But even South Korea is better than Qatar. Liverpool fans are absolutely triggered right now. 12 minutes in. How much did not cross the line? Both said communism and socialism policies were absolute failure. Both Castro brothers said that. Hey, commies. Hey, tankies. Even Castro said your policies were a failure. Both of them. L. Hey, I'm just an anarcho-capitalist. I ain't got no. I'm politically homeless because the Libertarian Party is a joke. Nice. Monday. Nice. Greyhound, 11:05 a.m. Monday. Oh, okay. I was like, going to sleep on that damn thing? 11:05. That ain't bad. Nightmare. What? What? Happy for Curacao, even if they did lose by 7, at least they got a point. I've always been an anarcho-capitalist. I've always been libertarian. Centimeters insane. Okay. I thought you played on the right wing. No, I'm left. Well, when it comes to football, I'm left. I play on the left. Or a cam. Politically, I vote for the person who aligns most with me. I don't care where the hell they are. Or at least who I think aligns the most with me. It's not when I normally vote for the person who I think aligns most. I am happy for Curacao. That was an entertaining game for sure. '15th minute. People actually have to earn my vote. Either way. Did he injure his head or something? Cleared away. 15 minutes, 0-1. Curaçao's no longer the worst team? No, I don't think they were. I don't actually think Curaçao was the worst team, even with the 7-1. I think the worst team is South Africa. I mean, they both have a point, but South Africa is ass. They are ass. 15th minute, header. South Africa legitimately is ass. They are horrible. They are horrible. The Pittsburgh Pirates have lost 7 straight games with Paul Skeens starting. It feels like DeGrom all over again, eh? Curacao is rising up there, though. They're doing well. Cleared away by Japan. Tunisia ain't looking so bad after that early goal. Playing forward. Does Tunisia get eliminated if this result holds? Yeah. I think so. Yep. If Japan wins, they get eliminated. Yeah. Japan cannot be eliminated, but if Tunisia loses, they are eliminated. So then they can only pick up 3 points. Japan would have 4. Netherlands has 4. Sweden has 3. Tunisia got beat by Sweden. Tiebreaker to Sweden. Yep, they get eliminated. Head-to-head to Sweden. So, yeah, they get eliminated. Nobody expected what happened. Nobody expected what happened today with Curacao. That was a prediction in his defense. Who thought this was going to happen? I thought it'd be close. I didn't think Eloy Room would turn into frickin' Brandon Bussey. Or the football version of Brandon Bussey. Okay. One. I didn't. I knew Turkey was bad. Ecuador couldn't score on Canada. Up a man for 84 minutes. Yeah. So, well, you did say 1-1. Fair enough. Most people didn't see it coming, though. Parking the bus is an affront to God. Playing for Tunisia. '19th minute. Japan and Norway are the most underrated. I agree. Ecuador just misses goals. Yeah, Tunisia is worse. Turkey is worse. My bad. Turkey is worse. Turkey sucks. Ecuador is old as shit and they can't score. Turkey legitimately are a bunch of frauds. Or, actually, nobody says Ecuador is going to do anything worth a damn. Unlike Turkey. Turkey, people say, oh, they're going to go to the quarterfinals. So maybe it's more the fact there's higher expectations. They never live up to it. Japan, they're so technically sound. It's wonderful. Like, the way Japan plays, it's the most beautiful stuff, man. Not exactly the way I'd play a game, but they're bad. If you can't finish, you're bad. Should I say anything? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I seem to remember a team rising Maple Leaf on their flag being able to finish in their last game. Very much so. Couldn't be me. Cowboys fans sound more rational than the turkey egg glazers. We got Dillon. We got Yepez. We got Goulier. We the boys. Oh no. We got 60 shots and we couldn't score. Oh no. We still the boys. We still the boys. No! We lost to Australia! We got Yepez! We got Glare! We got Shalonoglu! We're there, boys! That's going on the best of reel. Yes. I think Canada will do better without Kone. That's a statement. That's a statement. Come on, that's amazing. Look up Chiseled Adonis Cowboys jokes. That's not what I was doing. Look up the Chiseled Adonis Cowboys jokes. We got Dick. We got Zeke. We got C.B. Lamb. We got George Pickens. We're there, boys. We're going to win a Super Bowl. We're there, boys. It was exactly those. It was exactly the based off the someone doesn't know Chiseled Adonis in the stream. Yes. I think Prizo might. Yeah, they can call somebody in. $22 minutes. 0-1. If Turkey ain't careful, I'm going to start doing that to them. If Turkey ain't careful. Are you sure we can call someone in? I think we can make a replacement to the roster because of injury. Yeah. At least in between rounds. At least in between stages, I think. So maybe not for the next game, but I would think. Unless I'm confused. But I don't know if that was before the window. But well, I mean, that ain't bad. I think. 23rd minute. That isn't bad, I think. Next time Turkey fans start piping up, if Turkey ever makes the international tournament again, well, they will, and we cover them, whether that be Euros or World Cup or somehow maybe ever the Gold Cup, if those Turkey fans start piping up, I'm going to do the mocking SpongeBob Cowboys jokes on Turkey. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing that to them. No, you don't start talking about dark horses again, or I'm going to start making you sound like freaking mocking SpongeBob. Ecuador aren't that bad. They tied Netherlands and Morocco. Yeah. Water break. Here's the thing, though. Drawing doesn't get you far. Ad break. Brian break. Well, I'm still here. Even though I'm still here. Always. I'm always here. I'm always here. Keep it up. Somebody put keep it up in Japanese characters. Arigato! Arigato gozaimasu. On Rumble. The Rumble side of things. Yeah, I mean, it was actually cool to see him do football stuff. It was. Dude knows everything. Who are we kidding? Dude knows everything. Honey pack pills! I know what you are. Choose a marble. Choose a marble. Croatia are practicing 200 meters from your mom's house in Centennial Park. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I hope she goes to see him practice well, you know, if she can. If it's a close practice, then it is what it is. But I don't know if probably. Hey, with the lucky loser, they may still advance to the round of 32. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. I don't really know. 25th minute, 0-1. I mean... Oh, okay, you looked up the rule on replacing injured players. You can only replace goalkeepers after your first match. Okay. Okay. Feels a little bit... Okay. So only player replacements happen before the tournament if somebody gets injured during the prelim friendlies. Okay. So that's why we got Jaden in. All right. Okay. Makes sense. Nice. Wait, are there Mexican fans wearing Japanese jerseys? I can't say I'm surprised. And I love, you know what I love? I love that the World Cup's bringing everybody together. You know, I love that. That it shows that there's not anything different between, well, I mean, there's nothing different between any of us. We all bleed the same blood. We all love the same sport. Or we love having fun. Either way. I mean, seeing how they treated the South Koreans and seeing how they're doing here, you know what? 27th minute, you know. This World Cup is very moralizing, I gotta say. You know? I gotta say, I was feeling very demoralized when it came to society before the World Cup. But seeing how the World Cup is going, I'm very moralized now. I'm very moralized now. This World Cup is a white pill. We all can still unite and be together and be arm in arm as people. I just wish there were more things that do that, in my opinion. You know, and all people are brothers. Here, here. I'll drink to that. All people are brothers. I'll drink to that. .29th minute. Tunisia, Netherlands on Fox, Japan, Sweden on FS1. Tunisia is going to be eliminated. Why? How tough I've been on Infantino, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. I've said my piece on Infantino a whole hell of a lot of times. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. Like, no, I'd be the right pick, but I've also called the guy out for what he is. So, yeah, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. I don't know if I'd... Would you be better than Lalas? Of course I would be. I am better than Lalas. I didn't play the game, but at least my takes are good. And at least my jokes are funny. Playing forward. Shot. Goal, Japan! 2-0. 2-0, Japan. What a shot. Goal. 2-0, Japan. Boom. What a shot. I need more. I need more goals. We need more. We need more goals. Ayase Ueda goal. What a shot. '31st minute. 0-2. Do we think Hervé Renard is going to have a legendary halftime speech again? Japan balling. This is a dark horse team. Gambare! Japon. Yes. Vamos, Japon. See. Got to feel for Tunisia. No, I don't. No, I don't. I want them to get their ass whipped. More, Japan, more. 2 tickets for Croatia's post-game party outside of BMO at the Toronto Event Center. The full day sold out, more than 2,000 people. That's nice. It's going to be a fun one, I bet, ain't it? 2-0 for Japan. I want more. How many more do we need? Hold on. If Japan could pull a Canada against Qatar, that'd be great. Not beat Japan. That's what they did to me. What do you think? Japan needs 3 more. All right, 5-0 will do it. They need 3 more. Give me 3 more. Come on. You can do it. Gambare! You can do it. 3 more. Gambare! You can do it. Tunisia will play against Libya AFCON qualifiers. You know what? After seeing how bad Tunisia's gotten, I think we can beat them now. Japan's a good team, though. I think Tunisia, whatever problems they have will be fixed by that time by Hervé Renard. I think he's here as a project more than anything, and if they could salvage anything, which if they lose, they can't salvage a damn thing but their pride. But you are not Japan. I'm sure Hervé Renard will fix their problems by the time y'all play each other, and you're going to lose. Probably. I mean, Tunisia made the World Cup. Libya didn't. So do with that what you will. Which revolution? Vamos. Which revolution? Which revolution? The Toronto FC takes over the world revolution? Or something else and I don't even know what you're talking about. Because I'll accept that first one. Gladly accept that first one. Gladly. Capitalist revolution. Libya's getting Morocco's coach after meeting with Libya's president. What, you mean Regawi or? Regawi, Sektui, or Uwabi? Which one? The one who used to be there? The one who used to coach the U20s? Or the one who's there now? Why would... I mean, it wouldn't make sense for Uwabi to do it. He got the damn job. That doesn't answer my question. Oh, really? 35th minute. That doesn't answer my question. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Small, that's awesome. 36th minute. Not the current one, the one who coached him in the World Cup and last AFCON. Okay, Regawi. Okay. I mean, he doesn't have a job. fake news. I mean, I don't think it is. I heard a rumor about something like that, but I'm like, oh, Sekatui got a different job. 36 minute, 2-0 Japan. I mean, it is a downgrade. Like, what? Dude made a World Cup semifinal and won an AFCON. What? You're going to Libya. Like, brother could have held out for the United States. But that wouldn't have been as much of a downgrade because I don't think Pochettino's staying. I don't care how good the USA do, Pochettino isn't staying. I think he's gone no matter what. Even if they win, he's gone. So, and Jesse Marsh ain't walked through that damn door, thankfully. So, yeah, I mean, he could have, Regagui could have held out for the United States. But that would have been less of a downgrade comparatively to where they finished. 37th minute. And he picked Libya. Dude must love a challenge, which I respect that, but what? Dude picked Libya. Okay. Okay. Yes, I will. I would accept payment in jerseys, yes. Aliou Cisse was coaching Libya recently, and yeah, I'm surprised it didn't last that long. See, well, Paddy Power joking they're going to replace Hervé Renard at halftime. Not I. Not me. No. I don't want that. No. Y'all are ass. I don't want that. Y'all are ass. I don't want that. When I say call the Power, I don't mean you. When I say the Power, I don't mean you. Call the Power, I don't mean you. Leave me alone. 38th minute. Nice. I feel like I remember hearing about that. Got room for shoes. As I said, I don't hate them. They're just not Japan. I need Japan to beat their ass because they're not Japan. Like, Japan's actually one of my favorite teams. It's not like rooting for half a CONCACAF where it's CONCACAF supremacy. I mean, I have no reason to hate Tunisia. They're just not Japan. I need Japan to sit top of the group. I need 4 more goals. Or 3 more goals. I need 3 more goals. It's nothing personal. You just ain't Japan. Nothing personal. Good. Well, if Canada, Mexico, and USA finished 1, 2, 3 in the World Cup, I'd be over the moon. Especially if Canada won. It would prove me completely and utterly right. It would prove me completely and utterly right that there is no gap anymore. And that CONCACAF can play just as well as everybody else, and we can rule just as much as everybody else. You just can't be afraid of losing. You can't park the bus. Parking the bus is an affront to God. Parking the bus is an affront to God. Parking the bus is an affront to God and Allah and Buddha and Gandhi. All of them. And Jesus and Moses. It's an affront to all of them. Hell, even Satan hates parking the bus. I don't know why he doesn't, but either way. Probably for different reasons. And NHL draft is next Friday. Nice. Well, Curaçao's goalie is 37. He ain't getting a big contract. Nobody's going to sign him. Lovely. Beautiful, beautiful. Qatar, because I actually... No hatred for Tunisia. I hate Qatar. I hate Qatar. Bro, they're dirty fucking goons. They think they can buy football, and they've been bitched out twice. On the world stage, I love to see it, don't get me wrong. They're a bunch of goons. They injure people. You can't buy football. And the Brazilians, and I don't know why you think naturalizing Brazilians makes the most sense. Do you realize how bad Brazil is now? Do you realize how bad Brazil is now? And you're taking third-rate Brazilians from a shit era of Brazilian football. You thought that was going to work? You're a bunch of idiots. At least Saudi, and here's the one good thing about Saudi Arabia is how they grow their player base is have them play against the best in the world. All the Saudi players are Saudi. And they get better by playing guys like Cristiano Ronaldo, Julian Quinones, actual good players. There was only like 3 guys worth a damn who went to the Qatar Stars League, and that was 5 years ago. Because you paid them. Well, I mean, of course, but Iniesta, Xavi, and that's about it. Actually, I don't even remember the third one. Y'all are a joke. Y'all are a joke. Exactly. If you're going to take anybody, take Argentinians. Hell, Canadians. Well, okay, maybe not. Hell, Mexicans. Brazilians. That shit would have worked 30 years ago, maybe. Dinamo Zagreb is filled with young Brazilians because the training in Brazil sucks now. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? 44th minute. Headed away. Cleared away by Tunisia. What do you know? I can't say I'm surprised. Qatari named Lucas Almenj. No, they just keep their names. Pedro Miguel. Let's see. Emilson Jr. No, they just keep their names. It's like, huh. You're not even making a secret. You just... Donnie Olmo says Zagreb made him a much better player. 45th minute. The only thing in football that Qatar did right was PSG. And that took 20 fucking years. Ironically enough, the only time PSG started working, started actually doing what they wanted to besides winning the league, was when they got rid of all their stars. What do you know? It's like, maybe buying football doesn't work. Well, unless you're Man City. I don't know how they pulled it off, but, whatever. 115 charges, but either way. No, I thought that was Saudi. I thought Man City was Saudi Arabia, not Qatar. I thought Newcastle and Man City were Saudi. And then PSG was Qatar. But hey, at least Man City, well, they were good even before Pep, but Pep Guardiola truly made them what they were. Four minutes of stoppage time. Well, to be fair, Pep Guardiola didn't break any financial rules. It was everybody. It was before that. Oh, UAE. Okay. Man City's UAE. My bad. I knew it wasn't Qatar though. UAE. Okay, so Newcastle, Saudi, UAE's Man City. Okay. PSG, Qatar. Okay. Newcastle's. Wait, isn't Etihad Saudi though? Like, isn't? Wait, well, here's what confused me though. Etihad shouldn't, if they were UAE, I know they are, but what confuses me is that Man City's sponsored by Etihad. That's Saudi. So, I'm confused. Marlies won the Calder Cup against my Wolves. Let's go, Marlies! Let's go, Marlies! I gotta buy some Wendy's soon in honor of John Chaika. In the name of John Chaika, I bow down to thee. And I'll buy my Wendy's probably on Tuesday. And he had his UAE, bro. Look it up. Oh, so they have Emirates and Etihad. Oh, what do you know? I'm not surprised. Real Madrid is fine against the oil states. They ain't doing a good job of it. Real Madrid, I'm going to fight the oil states. Damn, the oil states got hands. Damn, the oil states got hands. Well, I think it's kind of like Alianza. There's like Alianza being an El Salvadorian and Panamanian club. I think it's sort of a similar thing. How there's Alianza and Panama and El Salvador. Similar idea. Because Alianza means alliance. Similar idea, I guess. I think there's also Alianza in like South America as well, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think there's 3 Alianzas. One's in South America, so I'll never play the other 2, but unless they wanted to. The Alianza Cup, I think there's 3. I think, isn't it Ecuador? Say, well, Word United is in every Anglophone country. Well, fair enough. Well, technically, Portugal does. I know you talk about club teams, but Portugal does. Portugal has Catholic symbolism on their logo. I didn't know this till a couple of days ago, but they do. The 5 shields, that's Catholic. Halftime, 0-2 to Japan. Nil 2 at the half. We'll take a short break and talk about the stats. Yeah, I can run my mouth for a couple more minutes before we go. But either way, Man United, Atlanta United, Newcastle United, Portugal. I don't think Croatia has anything Christian on their logo. But let's let Rio teach us if there is. But Portugal's logo is overtly Catholic. It is overtly Catholic. But true, but 2-0 for Japan. They've done pretty well. Their government legalized all drugs. Glasgow Celtic. Wait, they have a Christian? Well, Catholic, overtly Catholic logo? Huh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But to me, Catholic is Christian, so. To me, Catholic and Christian, I mean, there are things that are different. They venerate Mary, but I think there's a. Maybe this is more because of Pope Leo, but I think in my mind, I forget Santos Laguna. To me, I think Catholics and Christians should be more cordial to each other. To me, I mean, I listen to what the Pope has to say, even though I'm Protestant. I do. Yeah, they did. I saw Pope Leo was at Madrid, around Madrid, Bernabeu. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I like Pope Leo. I do. I think he's a very good Pope. It's not just because he's American. I think he's a very good Pope. But, I mean, I've listened to Glasgow Celtic has a Celtic cross on some of their jerseys over the years. There you go. That makes sense. We'll take a short break to have very soon. And then I'll come back for the stats, but it's almost midnight. Tomorrow we got Spain, Saudi Arabia at 11. Belgium, Iran at 2. Cape Verde, 5. Something like that. Either way. Let me see some here. So 11, 2, 5, and 8. So we'll be done by 10 p.m. tomorrow, which is nice. Argentina, we have 12. Monday, we have 12, 4, 7, and 10. We have 12, 3, 6, and 9 on Tuesday. Only one review tomorrow. That's a New Zealand game. 4 lives, 1 review, and it's the last one. We'll take a short break at the half. Talk about stats. Get this one going. Sit tight. I'll be back. We're back for the stats of the half. 45 more minutes today, and we'll be back. Well, shit. No, there's... I guess technically there is 4 matches of 90 minutes. 180 plus 180 is 280. 90, 10, 20, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 370, 380, 390, 410, 415, 415 minutes of football today. I guess technically. With that being said, we'll be back. But there's time for me to sleep, and then we'll be back, and then we'll be on to the matches of Sunday. Top stats, 34% possession to 66% possession, 1 shot to 5, 0 shots on target to 2. We got 0 big chances missed to 1, 118 accurate passes, 266, 76% pass accuracy to 90, 1 corner to 2, 1 shot to 5, 0 shots on goal to 3, 156 passes to 295, 76 pass accuracy to 90. We got 16 throws to 13, 0 offside to 0. 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 5 fouls to 8, 0-2. For me, Japan's been much better. Tunisia just hasn't been able to contain Japan, and stop them from doing what they're meant to do as a team. This game is a very Japan-dominant game. Tunisia hasn't. They've had a moment or two where they've shown some sort of positivity as a team, but they ain't got much. They ain't got much. Japan's controlled it completely. Completely. Here we go, second half. Ben Hamida coming on for Tunisia. I'm surprised they only make him 1. How you got drawn to Japanese language and culture? My mom lived in Japan for 4 years when she was in high school. She still has a big love for the country and the culture. And, I mean, honestly, she wants to move back. Honestly, I would not mind going either. Ben Hamida and Garby coming on for Tunisia. I'd be happy. I'd be happy. What I mean, don't mind. But it is something that I'm glad she brought back to in her life and playing for it. Oh, that was kind of something, but either way. Second half has started, so it's. I mean, I might as well be a gaijin. I kind of consider myself somebody who would fit in as a gaijin. And I hope with my respect to the culture and my grasp on the language, it would only get better if I was there. I would hope that they don't look at me too sideways. You know? I mean, I would hope. But, yeah. My mom lived there for 4 years in high school, and she learned the language. She lived what it is to live in Japan. She learned the culture. She immersed herself into it. And we still have a rice cooker, you know. We have a lot of Japanese, Oriental stuff in the house. Decorative-wise, still make a lot of Japanese food. We love going to places like Daiso and Miniso and Pan-Asia food shop. All that, I mean. I did buy a ramen bowl. but my mom didn't live over there for 4 years. I wouldn't care about who wins this match. But here we are, 46 minutes. So, I mean, I feel like it makes sense. I don't have any Japanese heritage, but I might as well. Frankly, I might as well. Shots wide. I might as well. Let me put it like this. I'm probably the closest person to having Japanese heritage that doesn't have Japanese heritage. I mean, I'm sure there's other people like me, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We'll never be non-gaijins, though. Yeah, but my point is, I get what you're saying. Yeah, we're foreigners, but my point is that there are people who aren't Japanese, and there are people who are gaijin, labeled gaijin because they live in Japan, or they have spent time in Japan, or they have an affinity for Japan. Mostly spent time, but either way, like, yeah, everybody who's not Japanese is a gaijin technically, but I think there's two different types. Like somebody who's never spent time there, somebody who is not connected to the culture, who hasn't immersed themselves and assimilated to the culture, or hasn't lived there. And then there's people who are foreigners who live in Japan, where they have assimilated themselves into the culture or not, they've spent time there. I think there's two different lines of thought there. Like, yes, everybody is a gaijin, or everybody who isn't Japanese is a gaijin, yes. But you only really have that title if you are already immersed in the culture, live there, spend time there, such as that. I am immersed in the culture. My mom lived there. I am a gaijin by birth and by being immersed in the culture without even being there, in my opinion. But, my opinion. 49th minute. They're winning 2-0. So, I think, I mean, yes, it is directly means foreigner. It directly means, gaijin directly means foreigner. So literally, yes, everybody who's not Japanese, born in Japan or not, is gaijin. But again, there's people but then you can go drill down from that and be like, well, are you really labeled that if you haven't spent time there, aren't immersed in the culture, haven't lived there? And then, of course, you could then drill down even more. I'm not. People who are half Japanese, if they don't live in Japan, are they gaijin or are they? Which I'm not, but there's so many ways you could take that, is my point. You could take it the literal way, you could take it the way I put it, or you could take it the questionable way. 50th minute. And that's my opinion there. Well, I know. Well, yeah. Yeah. I know that, but I'm saying culturally, I'm not so. Yes, they are. But culturally, I'm like, are the ones who are more Americanized and living in America? I know, yes. Naomi Osaka, Zion Suzuki, Rui Hachimura. Exactly. But my point I'm trying to make is what's the line? And I know Japanese people have a different look at this, probably in person to person. Probably. But I would have to think ones that are more Americanized are probably look more gaijin-like than Japanese like, you know. I mean, didn't Hana Kimura basically get bullied because she wasn't fully Japanese? Isn't that part? Well, she was on Terrace House and she got bullied for what happened on the show, but part of her bullying was because she was half Japanese. And that was part of what made her commit. Wasn't that? And Julia, wrestler, of course, she's part Italian, part Japanese. I think there's a lot, especially famous. There is sort of a, especially if they step out of line, there's a lot of bullying. You know, from what I've heard. Like Hana and playing forward. Which, I mean, I guess you could compare that to other things, like how America bullies different identities harder because they're not the identity of either way. So, I don't know. So that's why I asked the question. Like, that's why I asked the question, because I know they definitely, there are some people who hate Gaijin and bully Gaijin, and there's definitely, if somebody is half Japanese, whatever else, then whatever else they're half with, if they step out of line, they're gonna get bullied. Especially famous, like Hana Kimura. You know, so like Hana Kimura did. I think she's. Yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly, it's been 6 years. 44th minute. But then again, but enough about that. Cleared away. '55th minute. Hmm. 55th minute. Nil 2. So again, I mean, thing is I definitely like thinking deeper and asking questions. And that's probably my problem. Or assigning a deeper meaning to something. And that's probably my problem. In general, and that's probably my problem. And that's why we were in that tangent right there. And that's why we had that tangent we just had. Because I like asking questions. Even if nobody gives me an answer. Neurodivergence. It's a very fun thing. 56th minute. It's a very fun thing. And I mean, I'm on camera, so of course I vocalize the questions in this case. But shower thoughts, maybe? I don't know. Either way. Like, there are so many questions running around my brain on a minute-to-minute basis. It's not even funny. That's why my tangents last so long. Playing forward. doesn't exactly. Okay. 57th minute. Cross in. Like, I don't, like, my point is, I don't need to smoke weed to ask philosophical questions. I just ask them. I don't smoke weed. I don't need to smoke weed to ask philosophical questions. I just ask them. Ball, short cross, short corner. Crossed in and blocked away. 58th minute. Liverpool Reddit posted a picture of Florian Wirtz's heat map versus Jan Diamande's. Cross in, blocked away. 0-2. Dillon is down, and he gets up. Cross or goal kick taken. Playing forward. Dillon plays for Frankfurt. Yes. That's a good club to play for, honestly. I mean, that's a good club to play for. I think you can play at a bigger club, though. '60th, 59th minute, getting to the 60th. Playing forward. You know what? '60th minute. '60th minute. Playing backwards. Tunisia. This is not exactly the game you would want it to be so far. '61st minute. Hannibal talking to the ref. Interesting. Yeah, that's, he jumped into him. That's definitely something. I don't know how much, but it's something. Japan, 61st minute. Past the hour mark of this game. We will get finished with this game. We'll make the stream for tomorrow and get going. Playing forward. Shot wide by Japan. Shot wide. Shot wide. Free kick for Japan. Corner. Wait, corner. Okay. Ball crossed in. Headed away. Tunisia making a sub. 63rd minute. Playing forward. Tackled. Taken away by Tunisia. 64th minute. Cleared away. Substitution. '64th minute. '65th minute. 0-2. How's it rigged? Oh my. I feel like I remember this type of stuff before. During like the last World Cup, except it wasn't you. Or like, and like the year after, you know, especially when Messi was playing. Rigged game. I swear, man, that was playing forward. Japan. Mile high is always high. 66th minute. '66th minute. '67th minute. Yes, this is Ryan. Yes, this is Ryan. This is he. 67th minute. This is he. Well, actually. Oh, I forgot to add the. Oh, whatever. It's fine. We'll leave it. 11th minute, or 11 people there. Here, 68th minute. Damn, I forgot to add the scroll. I just realized that. Holy sh! I'm gonna leave it as it is. It's late. Who cares? Who cares? Japan leads 2-0. '68th minute. Shot! Goal! Japan! Japan 3-0. Japan scores the third. Junya Ito goal. Rolls it in 3-0. We need two more. 69th minute. Junya Ito goal. '68th minute. Nil 3. Japan needs two more. It's the dark horse, Ryan. Is it really, though? They've already... Yep. Is Japan a dark horse, though, if people predict them to go far? Because of how they've been doing? Well, they haven't got past the round of 16 ever. That technically is a dark horse. Well, maybe. '69th minute. This Tunisia team is awful. I don't understand why they hired Hervé Renard. They're making him look bad. They're making Hervé Renard look bad. Very much so. I don't know how they're going to fix this. Japan did beat England recently. Well, I mean, I expected this to be a Japan win. This is kind of... One more goal would have Japan tied with Netherlands. Water break on goal differential, but they have less goals scored. And they would still have one less goal scored than Netherlands. So, yeah, Japan has to score two to be top in the group at the end of the day. Can they do the same to Sweden? Or can Tunisia hold a little bit stronger when it comes to Netherlands? Probably neither. It came in too late. This is a shit show team. So what happens in the future? Second half. One more would tie the goal differential for Japan and Netherlands, but we'd still need another goal to be ahead of them. So I think Netherlands would still have the tie and goal differential. It's crazy when you think about it because, hold on. Which is crazy when you think about it because, well, 5, 6, 7. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, good point. But Japan has one less goal scored, or goal allowed, I should say. 71st minute. Can Japan take the momentum after the hydration break and score 2 more? "72 minutes of 90 plus stoppage time." "73rd minute, 3-0. Making their subs. Sugawara, Suzuki are on for Japan. Japanese fans singing John Bon Jovi. Love it. That's awesome. As they should. I mean, this is awesome. Which song is my question? Which Bon Jovi song? It's My Life. I mean, I can't listen, so. 74th minute. Cleared away. Living on a prayer. Okay, that makes sense. Corner. That makes sense. Ball crossed in. "75th minute. "75th minute. Tunisia. Shot blocked. Tunisia gets back onto it. 75th minute. Throw in. How we doing? Comment for the algo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Japan is on fire right now, but short break. We're back. Japan fans are awesome. And Mexican fans. It's like they're both on fire right now. The World Cup is amazing, man. I love the World Cup. It's awesome, man. Ito is out for a corner for Japan. I need 2 more goals. I didn't bet on anything. I just need Japan to get 2 more goals so I can top the group going into the final day. Of course, they'd still have to perform against Sweden, but such it is. 78th minute. Ball crossed in. Ito. Header. Nope. Sugawara. Ito back to Sugawara. Top of the box. Well, higher than top of the box, but blocked out for a throw-in. 78th minute. $12 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Yusuke or Suzuki and Seko, is it? No, that might be the Sasuke guy. Uito Suzuki, okay. I saw one. I'm like, hey, I was thinking of the Sasuke guy. How late it is. They're 2 different nationalities. Are they cool? 78th minute. I mean, I don't know what to say. 78th minute. Japan attacking. Going. Oh, nice step. Gets pulled down. Advantage played. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. That's not okay. You are kidding me. 79th minute. That wasn't a foul. Dude got absolutely freaking sandwiched. How is that not a foul? Dude got sandwiched and pulled down. How is that not a foul? I would be so pissed. 80th minute. 2 subs for Tunisia, 1 for Japan. 80 minutes of football. Should have been a foul. I don't know how you missed that. I mean, I know it's a foul sandwich. A foul sandwich. Japan mogs Asia. Except for the Asian Cup and except for Qatar for some reason. I mean, they do mog Qatar, but I don't know why the hell Japan is not. Can't win the Asian Cup over them. It makes no sense to me. Ball crossed in over the top. Tunisia free kick save. Oh no! Suzuki almost spilled it. Ooh, that was not good. 80th minute. .102 XG to 0.05. So Japan's overperforming their XG. Tunisia's pretty much right in line with it. Sugawara, oh, what a tackle by Tunisia. What a tackle. 81st minute throw in. What's the difference between Holland, the Netherlands, and being Dutch? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask that. I have no idea. I don't know why Holland, Netherlands, Dutch, the multiple names, and I have zero earthly clue. And yeah, I have zero earthly clue. I'm not the one to ask. I ain't the one to ask. I have no earthly clue. Playing forward. Ito. Sugawara. Cross out for a corner. No goal kick. Netherlands is the official name. Holland is the name of the province where Amsterdam is. Oh, okay. Dutch came from the word Deutsch, which means common people. Well, that's good to learn. Well, that's good to know. So Netherlands technically isn't Holland. That's only Amsterdam that is Holland. Technically. Ball crossed in. Header! Looped in, goal! Ayase Ueno with a second goal! Heads it in, it's 4-0. 4-0. They need one more. Can they get it? To be top in the group at the end of the match day. Going into the final day. Ayase Ueno. +4 and +4. They need one more. And not to allow another. Or not to allow any. '83rd minute. 0-4. 83rd minute. Boom! Looping header. Wow. 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 Can't say. Wow. That was perfect. Perfect. They're moving off the ball is elite. I agree. If only the goal that was, there's no way that centimeters, if that ball, the ball that was centimeters, not past the line, I need to see a closer look. Man, Japan would be top of the group if they got that. Excuse me. Playing forward. Kind of sucks, you know? Japan was this close to having 5 already. Ito. Into the box. Blocked. Cleared away. They're so good, man. The positioning, the running, it's so perfect. 85th minute. Kamara Ueda, 31st and 83rd. 69th minute, Ito. Kamara Ueda. Ito Ueda. 85th minute. Ueda is off for Goto. Goto for Ueda. Tunisia, will they make their final 2 subs? They have 2 windows to do it, too. I mean, I guess they might have to. I guess they might have to. Oh, Thogden is at the games. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Japan's most goals in a FIFA World Cup match is 4. Yeah. Because they can't. Yeah. Diane's son. Yeah. I would, something like that. I would, yeah. Because they don't exactly have a sound that matches R. So, yeah. Diane's son. Yeah. That's probably, maybe a little bit harder. I don't know. 87th minute. Would you party in the Netherlands? Yes, I would. It would be awesome. That would be fun. Didn't I say I'd like to party with them earlier? 87th minute. Japan are damn good, 4-0. No. 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 '88th minute. Oh, Lord, Malhad. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Lordy. 88th minute. Tunisia, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden. I mean, both will be on my TV, but, you know, on Thursday. Ito. Can Japan find one more goal? Almost gets bodied by a defender. 89th minute. How much stoppage time? Stop the bait. Stop it. Stop the cap. Stop it. You need some help. Stop it. Get some help. 89th minute. Stop. Get some help. Huh? What? '89th minute. One minute plus stoppage time to go, and Tunisia will make 2 subs when the ball goes out of play. Yeah, I mean, that was the reference, yeah. Played forward, Japan, Suwata. Playing forward, good cross, and Suwata. Suwata gets there, keeps it in, and that's out for throw. Substitutions, 90th minute. Abdi off. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Abdi and Shkri are off for Achori and Kadira. Japan, Tunisia will be eliminated from the tournament with this loss. Cleared away. Header. 91st minute. 5 minutes to go. Japan pulls it. Sugawara. Forward. Cleared away. Free kick. 92 minutes. Better. Trying to say better dead than red. Is that what you're trying to say? No. Somebody said the World Cup should happen every 2 years. No. No, it should not. Then what happens to the Euros and Copa? What are you doing? No, don't give Infantino any ideas. The Euros and Copa are good enough. Everybody should have their own tournament. World Cup should be every 4 years. Every 2 years is just too much. 93rd minute. World Cup should be every decade? Hell no. I agree. The Copa America should be all of America. The Gold Cup should be all of America, North and South. It's the Cup of the Americas, not Cup of South America. I agree. Like what they did 2 years ago is what they should do every year. Well, except let it play in South America sometimes. But do I think there's a good chance? Do I think there's a good chance that every year or every time there's a Copa now, CONCACAF teams will be in it? Yes. Do I think they should extend it more than just 20 or 16 teams? Yes. There's enough teams for 32, 24 or 32. I mean, if you want 24, 12 CONCACAF or 14 CONCACAF teams and 10 CONMEBOL teams, I mean, you could do that. It's 4 games until Tuesday, buddy. 4 games a day till Tuesday, buddy. Then it's 3 games or 3 windows. Well, yeah, it's already today, but you know what I mean. Throw in for Japan. Can they get one more goal to put themselves top of the group going into the final day? But at least it's more of a workable deal this time. How about Greenland? 94th minute. How about Greenland? How about throw Greenland and Iceland in there for the hell of it? 95th minute. Minute. Well, hey, when I guess it'd be part Team USA then. No, we shouldn't take Greenland. I was joking. '95th minute. Japan needs one more goal to top the group as the match stands, or as the table stands before the final day. Elbows up. Playing forward. 30 seconds to go. Elbows up. '96th minute. 20 seconds for Japan to get one more. And it's full time. Tunisia has been eliminated from the World Cup. Japan wins 4-0. They don't get the 5th goal they need to top the group, but they're tied on goal differential. Makes the final day more doable. Well, it's already Sunday for me. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send. Hit that hype button. Put this up in the algorithm. Hit that join button to become a member. Send stats in the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you at 11 for Spain versus Saudi Arabia for a live stream. Then we have Belgium, Iran live, Uruguay, Cape Verde live, and then New Zealand, Egypt live in RSR. So we do all 4 games live, and then we review the final game of the day. And that's what tomorrow looks like. With that being said, I will see you in a couple of hours. Well, about 10, 11 hours, something like that. I'll see you very soon. Have a good night. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you.